been really good so far, so I'm really intimidated right now. All right. So besides the fact that we're finally graduating, I have some good news. I've limited my speech to 3 minutes. This is primarily to spare you all from boredom, partially because I wrote it the night before it was due, and most importantly because I'm afraid half of you have already stopped listening. I want to talk to you guys about something I've come to realize these past few years. Maybe most people think it's cliche, but I think it's really important. You see, even though I've been stressing about math tests and painting a few masterpieces, running 5Ks and volunteering, making NHS agendas and going to speech tournaments, standing in the lunch line and buying a new lanyard, or 5, finishing PowerPoints and playing sad games, writing annotated bibliographies and remembering to put on deodorant, memorizing lines, and while being in high school, I figured something out. We are all labeled. Whether it's an obvious stereotypical label like nerd or jock or emo kid or something else, we've all been labeled. You probably all labeled me. Am I a nerd? I mean, I'm up here giving a valedictorian speech. Am I a theater kid? An artist? Am I sheltered? A goody two-shoes? We label each other. And frankly, we label ourselves. I really hate that. Because the thing I figured out is, class of 2014, we are so much better than our labels. This year especially, I've gotten to know people that I usually don't hang out with much. Our school is really diverse. I mean, who knew that the punk, emo, hipster kids with a Z in art class are pretty funny, especially when you start talking about lemonade and Ferris wheels. Who knew that a star basketball player can have a starring role in a play? Or that a certain sophomore named Emily Armstrong is an excellent fake tattoo artist and basically the funniest person ever. I mean, I would never have guessed that the kid with spiky hair who showed me around school before my first day would end up being the person I walked with at graduation, and my best friend. The rest of our lives, we're going to be given labels. Labels aren't bad until you start believing them. The important thing is to do what you love and love other people. More cliches, I know. But try not to judge people right away. Get to know them, even if they aren't the type you normally hang around. I think I've learned the most from the people who are the least like me. I want to thank all of you for making high school such a memorable experience. Even though there are parts I wish I could forget, overall I'm glad I came. I also want to say a quick thank you to all my teachers. You guys are the reason we're all walking across this stage today. Also, thank you to Mom, Dad, Audrey, and my church family for being the best support system I could ask for. And finally, thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You made me who I am. You've forgiven me every time I mess up, and you've shown me that no matter what, you have a plan. Thank you.